Hey, welcome back to the Fuji guys. This is Francis, and today we're going to take a look at the brand new camera, the XP120. If you want a tough camera to play out in the snow, in the water, take on a trip, there you go. So keep on watching. The brand new XP120 camera from Fuji is a waterproof, shockproof, dustproof, and freeze-proof camera. So if you want to take it out on a day like this where it's snowing to go snowboarding, or if you want to take it on a family trip to the beach, underwater, this is the right camera for you. It has a locked battery door to prevent any water leaking, any dirt, any sand from getting into the camera. So you know it's secured, and you always want to make sure that there's no hairs or anything on the silicone just to prevent anything to leak in the camera. The XP120 uses SD cards, also has an HDMI out and a USB for charging or transferring your pictures. The camera has a 16 megapixel sensor for beautiful image, and you also have a 5x zoom and a wide angle of 28 millimeters. So it's really good for landscape and all that, but you can take it for anything, for sports and all that, which brings me to the feature of high-speed shooting. So you can set the camera to high-speed shooting and have a really nice sequence of images, and you can take the one that you like from it. So it gives you the chance to really nail that shot that you want in that high-speed burst. The XP120 features some advanced filters to create interesting images into the camera, such as toy camera, high key, low key. You have the fisheye, the color pop. So if you don't want to mess around on the computer to make your images different and popping, well, you can do it inside the camera, which is a really neat feature. The XP120 also offers the function of Wi-Fi connectivity. So if you want to remotely shoot this camera from your phone, you can. If you also want to share your photos instantly on social media, you can transfer your images to your phone right from this camera. There's also a pretty neat feature incorporated in this camera, which is interval shooting, that lets you shoot time lapses, and you have the choice to keep the images only or to actually make a full HD video out of it. You have different options with like 10, 30, or 60 frames per second to make a movie out of it right from the camera, which is pretty neat. Another new function which is very nice on this camera is Cinemagraph. So basically it lets you have an animated image. So basically what it does is that for 5 seconds it records, and then you can select an area in this image which will be moving, and the rest will be still, like a photograph. And you get a full HD video out of it. So this is a pretty nice feature. The camera is also super easy to use with the SR auto mode. So you basically don't have to do anything. You just take the camera, point and shoot, and you get the maximum out of it. And the camera automatically uses the right settings for you. You can also select different modes such as portraits, landscape, snow, underwater, which tells the camera what you want to do with the camera, and it basically sets up all the settings for you. So for example, if you choose the underwater, then it'll know that the white balance will be different than if you're shooting portraits, for example. Or in the snow, it'll know that there'll be a lot of white, so it will automatically understand what you're doing and put the right settings for you in the camera. The XP120 allows you to take panoramic shots, so if you want really wide, you can have different modes such as, you can have different angles such as 360 degrees and 180 degrees. The XP120 allows you to shoot full HD videos at 60 frames per second, which allows you to make very nice slow motion videos. So there you have it, the first look of the Fuji XP120, the brand new weatherproof, shockproof, freeze-proof, dirt-proof camera. And I'm gonna go now because I'm starting to freeze. Thank you for watching.